Long ago, and far away, there were two brothers. The older one was named Cain, and he was a farmer. The younger brother was Abel, and he was a keeper of sheep. Now, one day, both brothers decided to bring a sacrifice to God, a present to God. And Abel brought some of his sheep and offered them up as kind of a barbecue offering for God. And Cain brought some of his vegetables and grains and the different things that he had grown. Well, after this offering, Cain went and harvested all of his crops, and Abel went and counted all of his sheep. And it turned out that Abel's sheep for that year did very, very well. They reproduced, and there were lots of sheep babies all over the place. And what that meant is that Abel was very wealthy. He had been very successful that year. But when Cain brought in his crops, he saw that his crop had not been very successful at all. He had hoped for a lot more grain and vegetables and fruits. So when Cain and Abel thought about this, Abel thought, God really liked my offering. He looked with favor on me and caused me to have success because I did good. And Cain said, God has not looked with favor on my offering. He didn't like it, and he didn't like me. He has not looked with favor on me. And as you can imagine, this made Cain very sad and also angry. Now, he could have gone to Abel and said, Abel, congratulations on your really successful year. That's great. Hey, could I borrow a couple sheep because we're low on food this year because the crop wasn't good? But Cain didn't do that. Cain instead just started to get more and more and more jealous and envious of his brother's success. And this just stewed inside him for a long time. And he grew to be so envious of Abel that he grew to hate Abel. And one day he saw Abel in his field with his sheep, which if you're a farmer, you don't like sheep stomping on your vegetables and things. So what Cain did, he snuck up behind Abel with a big rock in his hand. And he lifted up the rock and wham! Right on Abel's head. And Abel fell down dead. He had killed his brother.